Hi, I'm John Liebman, founder and first baseman of ForBassPlayersOnly.com. So when you play the bass, what kind of grooves do you really like to play? Which styles get you the most excited, bringing out the strongest favorable response in you? Maybe you like rock, maybe you like blues, funk, walking bass, slapping, soul, R&B, reggae. Do you have a favorite? If not, that's okay. But the reason I ask is because it'll do you some good to go back as far as you can to the original source of whatever style you want to learn. And you'll definitely find that very helpful. If you listen to the music that's popular today, just about all of that music can be traced back at least a few generations. It all evolved from the music that came before it. So seek out the source of whatever kind of music you want to learn to play. I got to thinking about it during an interview I was doing a while back with a good friend, an old friend, Mark Egan. I'm a bass educator, and I'm always looking for new things that will help people become better bass players. Having done interviews with over 800 bass players so far, I've picked up quite a few pointers and ideas about learning bass and how to help people become better bass players. So when I asked Mark what advice he has for someone who wants to learn bass, he said, go to the source of whatever style you want to learn. So this idea came from Mark, and what a great idea it is. Think about it. You want to learn walking bass, jazz bass? Yeah, there are some great players today. I love Tom Kennedy, Mark Johnson, Marshall Wood, who plays with Tony Bennett. Incredible upright bass player. Yeah, listen to those guys. But also dig up some Jimmy Blanton, Leroy Vinegar, Oscar Pettiford, Scott LaFaro, the early players. You want to learn how to slap the bass? Yeah, Marcus Miller's unbelievable, Victor Wooten's unbelievable, and you should definitely listen to them and a whole bunch of others. But you should also go back to the source, Larry Graham, and then Louis Johnson, and others from that generation. You like classic rock? Study Paul McCartney, Bill Wyman, John Paul Jones, John Entwistle, Carol Kay. You want to learn to play funk and R&B? Well, James Jamerson is an absolute must. Also check out Bob Babbitt, Jerry Jamot, Bootsy Collins, Chuck Rainey. I like the way Mark put it when he said, go back to the grandfathers of the instrument. They really made a statement. There's nothing wrong with analyzing what people are doing today, 3, 4, 5 generations later, but go to the source whenever you can. That way, when you do focus on today's bass players, you'll understand the lineage of the instrument, how we got to where we are, and maybe you can influence where we're going. If you're a member of the Bottom Line Club at ForBassPlayersOnly.com, you know how I'm always very authentic with the styles and techniques I cover, while at the same time I do give a nod to the great players we have right now, today, so you get that balance. I want you to download a very special PDF. It's called 12 Surefire Tips to Make You a Better Bass Player. Tons of people have downloaded it already, and I want to make sure you don't miss out. I compiled it from interviews I did with 12 very high-profile bass players, including Mark Egan, and it's got some very useful and practical action items you can put to work right away with your bass playing. It's totally free. I want to share it with you because there's a lot of great information there. Click the link below this video and download it now. 12 Surefire Tips to Make You a Better Bass Player. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And be sure to subscribe to the For Bass Players Only YouTube channel if you haven't already. There's a lot of great stuff for anyone who likes playing bass and who likes learning bass. That's all for now. I'll see you next week. I'm John Liebman. Let's play bass.